Today's show is about this curious conundrum in which we have now found ourselves, whereby I think it's fair to say that there are no circumstances in living memory where falling unemployment would have been bad news. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly confident that in living memory, or certainly in the last 40 years, which is pretty much living memory for me, there was no point. How many people remember 1 in 10, the UB40 song, and of course the statistic in the early years of the Thatcher government about the number of people who were unemployed, 10% of the country unemployed. I am the 1 in 10, a number on a list. It's bad news. That's kind of overshadowed my adult life. High unemployment is bad news. Falling unemployment is good news, usually, but not in this country at this time, because we are seeing falling unemployment. Employee numbers are back at pre-COVID levels. I think that's an astonishing achievement. I'm quite surprised by that. August payrolls showed another monthly increase of 241,000 up to 29.1 million. So unemployment is falling. It's low and falling. So it's gone down from 4.7% to 4.6% in the 3 months to July. How can that possibly be bad news? Answer: the number of job vacancies in this country has gone over 1 million for the first time ever, I think. The first time ever. So we've got falling unemployment and rising vacancies. You don't need to be Rachel Riley to realise that those numbers are not good. Falling unemployment, rising job vacancies. So we've managed, due to the B word, to actually turn falling unemployment into bad news for Brexit Britain, which is frankly a staggering achievement. What's the most tangible benefit of Brexit? Well, we've made unemployment a bad thing. We need more unemployed people, briefly, so that they can then become employed and bring down the total number of job vacancies. So the people out of work is going down, but the number of job vacancies is going up. Now, there is only one explanation for this. Very simply, it's a shortage of people. I keep hearing that we need to train and pay more. But who are we going to train and pay more? The 4.6% of people who can't get a job or won't get a job in a market that is shrinking? I beg your pardon, in a market that is growing? Over 1 million job vacancies for the first time ever. And we're going to have to fill, and you've seen what they've done with lorries. They're making it easier to pass your HGV test. I think they're abolishing tests for people with caravans. At the moment, if you've got a caravan, you need to pass a test because driving a car with a caravan hitched to the back is quite difficult. So they're just getting rid of the test, I think, the requirement, so that they can push through more HGV qualifications. Keir Starmer announcing a minimum wage rise to 10 quid. Suddenly, lots of people who've spent their lives in the media and in politics diametrically and passionately opposed to state-imposed pay rises are demanding pay rises. Funny that, isn't it? When they talk about minimum wage, they're usually queuing up to say, well, companies can't afford it. We'll go bust if they bring in the minimum wage. It's outrageous. We won't be able to pay our staff anymore. We'll have to let them go. And then there's a huge shortage caused by right-wing politics, and lo and behold, everyone's suddenly in favour of higher pay, which is weird.